back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anushka. I also go by Eternal Honesty on this channel. So I'm just going to be doing my makeup. I use my hands a lot, but I'm just going to be doing my makeup because I'm going out with a friend. So we're going to be doing like a pottery type thing. Well, not pottery. It's like a mug decorating, which should be fun. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So I already did like wash my face and everything. So I'm going to just be going in with some moisturizer. Ooh. Um, but yeah, Happy New Year. Like, we officially made it to 2025. Yay, love that. And honestly, 2024 was a great year for me personally. There are definitely ups and downs still, but like overall, I would say 2024 was a great year, and I'm hoping 2025 will be an even better year. This year is starting off with me getting sick. Like yesterday, I just felt like got like really stuffy. Like I felt like I had like a little tickle in the back of my throat on like New Year's Eve, but it was like, oh, maybe it's just like the fact that I went outside without a jacket on, without like a proper jacket, um, during on Tuesday. So it was like I kind of brushed it up, but then yesterday I got like really stuffy. Even right now, I sound very nasally. I did say I was gonna make myself a cup of tea while I was doing this so I can have it before I head out the door, because by the time I'm done with my makeup, it's probably going to be time for me to be out the door, so I won't be able to make myself a cup of tea. Also, once I finish my makeup, I don't want to like mess up my lips, but whatever. We're just gonna go with the flow at this point. So yeah, that's just like some moisturizer for my face. Love that. I'm also going to go ahead and use my Fix It Plus spray from MAC to just spray my face. This is also good. You can use this to like prep and prime your face is what it says. So this is really good either at the beginning or at the end of your makeup routine. I like to use it for both. It says it's a skin refresher and a finishing mist. So you can use this as a finishing spray once you're done with your whole makeup. But I also like to put it under my makeup because it helps keep my face very hydrated. So love this. I used to use this like religiously back when I was more like in high school and maybe like early college when I first started doing my makeup before I switched over to like Urban Decay. But this is the truth, guys. Like I 100% would recommend. I'm also going to just go for a more like simple look, but it's going to be a bit more like full glam, but not full glam because it's like the beginning of the day and I'm going out for 11 a.m. So I don't want to like be like too dramatic with it, but we will be doing like our makeup today. Because I want to take pictures. Because, like, you know, when you have those friends that you always see them, or like, even if you don't always see them, but when you do see them, you don't take pictures with them. This is one of those friends for me. Like, I saw her for a friend's miss party that a mutual friend of ours had last Friday. Wow, it's only been like less than a week, but yeah, last Friday. And I took pictures with some of my other friends. Not really great pictures, but just quick little like candids. And I didn't get any with her. And I was like, yo, I need to get pictures with her today because I couldn't tell the last time we took pictures. Like, and then when it's time for birthdays, I was like, I have no pictures to post, like no newer pictures because we haven't taken pictures together. But yeah, I'm just like letting that dry. And that's one of the things I'm very bad at that I want to get better when it comes to doing my makeup. Sometimes I'm rushing and I don't let the layers dry down in between. And that's also one of the things that do cause me to get like really oily and greasy. Is like you're not letting the layers dry down as they should. So we're going to let that really dry before I like go in with my primer. I just saw the primer. Let's not do this again today because I literally just saw my primer. Okay. So for primer, like, yo, this is gonna be annoying because when I talk more, it's like I feel like the mucus. And this is not how I'm gonna leave my hair. I'm gonna probably like, fix it or leave it down, but whatever. For primer, we're going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. So that's pretty dry. Like, that feels really dry. Like, you see the bounciness? Like, oh, bouncy, bouncy. So I'm just going to go in with some of my primer. And I just do like to just apply this directly to my face, and then I use my hands to smooth this out. But I need a little bit more right there. So my goals for this year, well, my biggest goal for this year is going to be finishing nursing school, graduating nursing school, and passing my NCLEX on the first try. Like, I don't want to have to take the NCLEX multiple times. Like, if I can really get it on the first try, that will be great. So finishing nursing school and passing my NCLEX on the first try, and starting working as an RN by the end of the year. Like, so the way my school is, I'll be done by August of this year. Then you need to get like your documentation from your school once you graduate that you're allowed to take and sit for the NCLEX. Depending on your school, depending on a lot of things, that can vary how quickly you do get that. So as soon as I have my, it's called ATT, attestation to test. So once I have that, I want to be scheduling my boards as quickly as possible so I can just go and take the NCLEX. Like, I'm planning to like start studying like very early. Like, as soon as I'm done with school, I'm going to be starting prepping for the NCLEX. That as soon as I have that paperwork that I can sit for it, I can just go and take my NCLEX. I don't have to wait because I don't feel ready. That's the plan. Let's hope it works out like that. Hi, Mackenzie. Glad to see you on again. But yeah, so that's what I'm planning to do. I am going to go in with some color corrector today. I don't know why. So I'm just going to like really those dark spots you see on my face, because I do have a good amount. Like, cover those up. And on my, like, I just like to do a bunch on my cheeks because I have like a lot of like little scarring from picking my pimples and acne, like, which is such a bad habit that I know I have, but at the same time, like, I have no desire to not do it either. I always tell myself I'd rather deal with the scar than like the pimple in the moment, which is very bad. Don't be like me, guys. Please don't. It's a very, very bad habit that I have. And I have one right here on my nose. So I'm like on my bridge of my nose. I'm just gonna do lightly around my eyes. Like, I don't really have like too bad of like eye bags, which is good. Love that for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And then I'm just gonna blend that out. But yeah, so that is my biggest goal, I guess I would say, for this year, is passing the NCLEX, like finishing school and passing the NCLEX and getting a job working as a nurse. Like, I know, very, very big, big goal right there. Like, you would think that's it, but that's not it. I also want to like travel a bit, which is going to be, hi, Michael. But yeah, like, I want to travel a bit. Like, I won't really be able to travel till I'm done with school though. So I want to do like a graduation trip. Like, so far, the plan is either a graduation trip with my boyfriend or with my best friend, or I'll do separate trips with both of them. I like the idea of separate trips with both of them, but does my bank account like that idea? Do I have the money to go on 2 trips? I don't know. I do not know. As of right now, I do not have that money, but the Lord will provide. The Lord can and will provide if it's in the plans for me. So we're going to see on that. I kind of want to go in with my Juvia's Place foundation, so I'm just going to go in with that one. Oh, and I did say I want to try out my new brushes that I got. So these are the Real Technique brushes. So I'm just going to go ahead and open this baby up. So this is the RT200. So this is good to use as like a foundation, if I'm not mistaken. It says soft extended shape, blends powder blush. Oh, wait, no. I'm looking at the wrong number. This is dense dope shape buffs foundation for a full seamless finish. Okay, so we're gonna use this for the foundation. I do my foundation in two ways. I can either put it directly on my face or on the back of my hand. Sometimes I don't like using the back of my hand because like I can get it on my clothes or I forget and then like I brush my hand against my clothes, my like other things in my room, which we don't like that. So I think I'm just going to put it directly on my face, more on my cheeks and the outer parts of my face. And I feel like this color is still my summer color, if I'm not mistaken. So it is a little bit on the darker side, but that's okay. We'll lighten it up with some concealer. And I'm just going to blend that out. Do it under my jawline too. And this foundation is very full coverage. When you say full coverage, they are not lying. Like, some people don't like it because they feel like it's very cakey. But I don't mind because I do like a full coverage look. So we're just gonna, in the forehead. But I do like the feel of this brush. Like, it does blend really well. Like, wow. Like, I am going to put concealer underneath my eye, but I do like to get really close up to the under eye so it doesn't look like I have, like, a mask on my face. Like, when you're... That's what it looks like to me. And then we're also going to do my nose. But that's the foundation, guys. Ooh. Okay. I did not go in for my eyebrows. So I'm going to quickly fill in my brows. For my brows, I'm just using NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pent, and this is in the shade Espresso. I had a different shade at one point, and I feel like that shade just did not work for me and like my eyebrow hair color. So Espresso I do like a lot better. Mm-mm. It is 9 o'clock. Oh, well. I gotta do something. I gotta make a phone call. Not on this phone, on a different phone. Okay. So that's one brow. I do need to like comb it down. Like, I don't know. That was like fine. I hate how big this brush is, but I'm just gonna have to use it for right now. Okay, and then I'm gonna like set it a bit more. Okay, other eye. Mhm. Right, so those are brows. Um, and then I'm gonna use the NYX the brow glue just to kind of like help to keep that shape and prevent them from moving around too much. Because if you notice, I have pretty thick brows. I don't do brow lamination. So these are like my natural brows in their most natural state. Um, and my brows can be kind of like, I don't know, like they like to stick up a lot. So this step is a must for me. And I have to really make sure I'm putting a good amount of the product and like pressing it down in the like how I want them to stay. And if like even with this stuff, sometimes they try moving out of place and that's very annoying. Okay, brows. Alright, we're gonna move on for concealer. Okay, so this is Juvia's Place as well. This is your concealer. This is in the shade 10. So I'm gonna go inner eye, outer edges, and like just kind of like bring that out. So like I recently found out I have more of like a, I guess like a diamond shaped face, like between like, I guess I would say like I think my face is more between an oval and a diamond. And so I'm like trying to like learn how to properly like place my like contour and highlight. So these are like the placement it told me to do. So let's, and I feel like I typically do these placements anyways. For my nose, we're gonna do like a small little line. Oh, I need to grab the phone and make the call before I forget. So while I am gonna let this sit, give me a second. I'm gonna grab my other phone. Make a quick little phone call. did what I need to do with that. Um, if I'm not seeing what I normally contour with, and then every time I buy like, so I had two of these. I got one sent to me by NYX for free, and then I purchased like the Fix It stick in like my contour color, and both times it broke. So NYX, please do better, because why are these breaking so easily? I like them. I like the formula, but the fact that it breaks so easily, like, genuinely pissed me off. Like, I spent my money on it, and then for it to break in less than a month of using it. Like, so that had pissed me off so much. Oh, so I'm just going to use my Juvia's Place one. Like, this is just like a liquid one. I feel like this shade might be a bit too dark for me. And I'm going to see if I remember where it said to place the contour now. Like, so it says not to use contour like too much, but I'm going to go like kind of like around by my temple area, bring it in just a little, like more like there. Again, but like kind of like the temple, bring it in like mid cheek. And I'm going to do a little by my jawline, not too much though. Kind of like there. There's like barely any product on the applicator. And a little around the forehead area, like not too much, because like kind of like that was more like the placement, I believe. Let's see how I like this. So I did pick up a new contour brush from Morphe. So this is the M405. So we're going to see, the bristles feel super nice and soft. I love that. And we're just going to blend that out. Thank you, thank you. I don't really want to have like super harsh edges. I'm like, I would like, if I had to blend it out a bit more after I apply my blend out the concealer, I will. But I think that's gonna be good for right now on that side. I think these are like the steps when I'm watching people do their makeup. Like they kind of like cut out like the steps of like how long it takes them to blend out their products. And I feel like I want to see the whole thing. Like I need to see everything just so I like know, as someone who does makeup and is also trying to get better with makeup, because I know I'm not perfect or like the best at doing my makeup. But yeah, like I've watched like a lot of other people do their makeup. I'm like, I need to see all the steps, guys. Mm, okay, so we're gonna just put this over here for right now. Okay, now for, let's see, which one is the one for concealer? The 300. So this one right here. So this one we're gonna use to blend out the concealer. And I will say these brushes are really doing a great job. Like ooh, I see what people mean when they say like good brushes do make a difference when it comes like doing your makeup. Like it does make a difference. Like really. Okay. Mm-mm. I'm like trying to look at the phone, but I'm also looking at my mirror. If you see me looking off to the side. Oh, like what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my goals for the new year. So like yeah, nursing school, graduating, getting a job, passing my boards, big, big, big one. I do want to like get better with cooking as well, but I told my boyfriend that's more of a goal for like really with after school because I know during school I won't have the time because like my school schedule is genuinely like insane because of the fact that we are in an accelerated program. Like you have to just go like super duper fast with like everything, so I don't have a lot of time to myself. Like we were even talking about like what how we're gonna go to the gym and stuff, and I'm like I genuinely will only be going to the gym like 1 day a week once the semester start because that's really the only time I will have. And that's also if I don't sacrifice the gym to study on that day, but I think I can sacrifice a couple hours to go to the gym, like because I do like going to the gym. Like yesterday we went together, had a great workout yesterday, only to get sick and then probably won't be able to go to the gym for like the next few days, which is kind of annoying because I really want to be very consistent now that I'm on break before the semester starts back. But I don't think I'm going to be able to go if I still feel the way I feel. Come like I was going to go tomorrow morning, but if I still feel like really icky, I probably will just stay home and not go, which sucks because I was looking forward to going and having a good leg day because I did upper body. I kind of ended up doing some legs, but I mainly did upper body yesterday. And I really like this brush a lot. I feel like it blended out that concealer so well. And I'm glad I let it sit for like a while because it looks so much better that after a while, like when you let it like really sit and just do its thing. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go back in to kind of like blend out the contour a bit more, kind of like marrying those colors a bit. Something else I do to like blend the colors to at time is use my foundation that I used earlier to like blend them together as well. Like the very edges. Okay, wait. Mm. Okay. Like I feel like I like this because it's like shaping my face really well. Like, I don't know. That contour on this side looks a little harsh still, if it's just me. Maybe I just put a bit too much on. I think I did put like a little bit too much. Okay, so that is that. Okay, making sure I didn't get makeup on myself. So now, before I move on, I'm going to set my face with my Urban Decay all-nighter setting spray. So we're just gonna set all of this. So I don't do a cream blush because I like every time I do a cream blush, maybe it's the blush that I was using. I always get like super oily. Like I get like super oily. Even if I set it with a powder one on top, like I just always get super oily. So I just don't do it. But I am going to do bronzer and a blush and also set like everywhere else as well too. So first, after this dries down, I'm gonna set with a translucent powder like everywhere. I honestly am liking how this is looking. Mm, yeah. I wonder, is my fan charged? I don't think so. No, it's literally on 0. But yeah, so those are like my big goals for the year. I really want to stay consistent with the gym again this year. I was really consistent last year and I'm very proud and happy about that. Like I went to the gym every single month. Most weeks I went at least once a week. Sometimes I did skip a couple weeks here and there. But even when I went away for vacation when I was in Barcelona, I went to the gym in the hotel 2 times for the week I was away. So that was like something that I was really proud of. Like I made sure I packed gym clothing so I couldn't be like, oh, I don't have anything to wear to the gym. Like, no, I made sure I put clothes for the gym, and me and my older sister, we did go to the gym. So like that's something I want to do more, like when I am going on vacation, like picking a place or a hotel that does have a gym accessible like to me, so I'm able to go and bringing clothes along so I can actually stick to like a regular gym routine even on vacation. So that was, I would say, one of the good things and something I did this past year that I kind of want to continue over. Um, I want to like be really better with my eating habits. Like I have GERD now, so that means I have like a very sensitive stomach, like that can get triggered by certain food. Like I know marinara sauce is one of my big triggers, like pizza. Eating a lot of like greasy, oily things will also trigger my GERD, and I learned that fact. I can't have alcohol like in any quantity basically, so I don't drink anymore. I gave up drinking back in February of last year, so it's been almost a year since I last had any alcohol really. And I'm proud of myself. Like it's not like these things I'm doing are not because I'm being forced. In a sense I am being forced to, but I could also be like, oh, despite it, I'm still gonna drink. I still want to drink. But I'm willingly giving up these things because I don't want like to take pills, because the other option is to take pills for the GERD, but I'm very much anti medication unless it's 100% necessary. Unless there's no other option, I'm not taking a pill for it. So I told myself we're going to just not eat things that are triggering. So if I know something is a trigger for me, I've been really doing my best not to eat it. Do I eat certain things that are my triggers every once in a while? Yes. If I really am craving something and I really want it, I'll eat it. But I want to be better about that though. Like that's the thing. Like I don't care if I want it. I should not want it. I should desire things that are good for my body and are not going to cause me to have acid reflux, not trigger like an episode. Because when I tell you it's so uncomfortable, it's extremely uncomfortable. It's not pleasant at all. This is looking so good, guys. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Today is like where I'm feeling it. So I'm going to go in with some bronzer. So this is a Juvia's Place bronze in the for the shade dark. So this is a dark one. I'm going to go in more so I think I'm going to go in with the lighter shade, or do I want to go in the darker? I think I'm going to go in with the lighter shade on top. Yeah. So I'm going to put this in those areas I contoured earlier, just like to help like set it a bit. It's like around my forehead as well. Yeah, so that's one thing I definitely want to be like very much on top of. Like I'm gonna planning to go out to eat with this friend after like we do our little mug decorating. And I want to make sure like wherever we go, like there are good options for me to eat something that's not, I know it does. Like it really does. Like I remember when I was trying to do like more of a high protein diet and I started like eating like egg whites. At first I hated egg whites, but now like I can eat egg whites like it's nothing. Like I actually sometimes prefer egg whites, but it just has to be like seasoned well, like black pepper, salt, a little bit of like cayenne pepper, like just season it. um, but yeah, like now I can eat it without like any issue. Or like I put like mushrooms, like veggies in it, like jazz it up a bit. But before when I first started, I was like, ew, this is disgusting. Or the same thing with like Greek yogurt instead of regular yogurt, because Greek yogurt is more high in protein, less sugar, less fat than regular yogurt, like significantly less sugar. And when I first started, I was like, why would anyone eat this? Now I prefer Greek yogurt to regular yogurt overall. Like, and I have a specific brand that I like really with it too, like, because I've tried other brands and I don't really like it, but there's this one brand that I can eat Greek yogurt every single day and not complain. But I do agree, it does take a while for our taste buds to really like be reprogrammed and adjust to like your new diet. So I'm gonna go. I wish I had more of a pinky blush, but I have like the orange and purple. I do need to get a new one. I want to get like at least like maybe like two different palettes, but yeah. So we're just gonna go in with a little bit of blush. Mm-mm. Yeah, like that. I don't know if I could ever get to that level because I do like salt. Like oddly enough, like that's, I feel like that's an odd thing to say. Like I like the taste of salt in my food. But I have adjusted to like having no salt in my eggs. Like I can do like eggs, but I usually like if I put cheese in my eggs, because cheese does have a high amount of sodium, I can skip putting salt. Or if I put at least like black pepper, I can have it without salt. Like I've had people side eye me because of that, and I'm just like, why? Like I don't need both black pepper and salt. I can do one or the other, and I usually choose the black pepper. But yeah, because sodium is a thing that, can cause a lot of health concerns. Especially if you have heart like issues, usually a low sodium diet is um what the doctor is going to tell you to like kind of subscribe to. I'm going to do a little bit of my brighter powder like right in the inner parts of my under eye. I'm just going to take a powder puff to do that. Yeah, like, see, yeah, the black pepper, yeah, that's a good substitute. But yeah, on the other hand, I just need to be better about my triggers. Like, too much spice, like, if it's really peppery, like, it's definitely going to trigger anything that's very acidic, which is why like the I can't really have the marinara sauce. Like I eat tomatoes, but I also eat tomatoes very sparingly because tomato is acidic. Like even acidic fruits, like I loved Granny Smith apples. I can't really have it anymore because it's very acidic. That's why it's so sour, because of the acid. So I can't really have that anymore. I can have like other apples that are on the sweeter side, but I don't like them as much. I like the green ones because they were sour, and that was the appeal for me. So like that's what I mean. Like I just have to learn to adjust to like what I can eat versus what I can't, and not be too like picky and like fighting it, because sometimes I feel like I'm really fighting it, and I'm just like, Anushka, this is your health what we're talking about here. So like it's really comes down to like understanding why you're doing it, and knowing it's for your own good ultimately. Like this is not a punishment. And I don't view it as a punishment, thankfully, but sometimes it can get frustrating because I went out to eat on Tuesday, New Year's Eve, and I'm looking at this menu and I'm like, half of the things on that menu I could not eat because it was fried. So that means it's going to be greasy, it's going to be fatty, so I couldn't eat it. And then the other stuff I just didn't look really as appealing. So I ended up just getting like plain chicken and rice. Like I'm like that's the only thing on this menu. Between plain chicken and rice and soup, that was all that I really could eat that was on that menu. So I'm like that's what I'm going to get at this point cuz most of the menu are things I cannot eat. Yeah. I think I want to do a bit more blush. Do I want to do a bit more blush? Yes. Like people don't be lying when they say blush blindness. I was wondering why I'd be triggered by. Yeah, yep. It's yes, it's very acidic, and people are not aware of that because remember, tomatoes are technically considered fruit, and like a lot of fruits are very like acidic or citric in nature, and tomatoes is one of those things um that will cause that. Like so yeah, like I would say be very mindful with that. Like this is also coming from a nursing student, but also someone who's personal experience with that. Like it can be very bad. Okay, we're gonna like blush blush brush some of this. Oh wait, words that are hard for me to say. Words with a lot of s's. Words like with b brush and blush because of the s and then the like the b's are hard for me to say, guys. Like I have such a problem with those words. Okay, we're gonna do a quick little lip combo here. I wanted to do eyeshadow, but I think we're gonna have to just skip eyeshadow for today. I think we're gonna have to skip it. But I will say I do really like these Real Technique brushes that I picked up. Very, very much am loving them. Um, I said I'm gonna do lips, yes. So I think I'm gonna go for more of like a very neutral lip, especially because I'm not wearing anything crazy. I'm just wearing like a pink top and a jean skirt because I also need to be getting out of here too. Like I wanted to be at my house by 9:30. It is 9:28. Could I leave later? Sure. But I also don't want to like hit traffic or anything on my way because I'm going to Jersey and I live in New York. So, okay. So this lining. Hmm. But Manning, you learned something new today, like that you did not know before. I think I'm gonna use this color first. And then my more nude color on top. And I'm gonna go over this with some gloss. I don't see the lip gloss I want handy though. And I would have sworn I put it back over here like a good child that I'm trying to be with putting back my makeup in this proper place, but I don't see it. Yeah, I don't. Like, I see everything else but that. So I want that to probably in one of my handbags. So I'm going to do that. Last thing I have to do is mascara. And I know for a fact my mascara is not in this room. But this is the makeup look, guys. Pretty, like calm little look. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, this is like what I like to go for. Like when I'm doing more of like everyday type makeup look. But yeah, I like it. It's a vibe. Well, my hair. I I don't know. I'm not feeling my hair down right now. Like, thank you, thank you. I don't like to put on like crazy amount of makeup anyways. So this for me is like pretty solid. I don't know, hair down. Oh, thank you, thank you. Like, I like my hair down, but I don't know why I'm just not feeling the hair down. Like, I want to put it back up, but I might just do like my little like two in the front and then put some up like that. So it's like kind of framing my face a bit more. Gonna go with back with this scrunchie. Like, I feel like this is like one of my go-to styles. But yeah. So that's the look, guys. Like, it's cute down, so I should keep it down. Maybe I'll keep it down then. All right, I'll do it down for today. I think I had it down yesterday too, so I'll do like more of like a little bit of a side part. My roots are so messy because I've had my hair done for like over a month now, but we're gonna go. So I have to head on out of here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next time that I'm on live or when I post a video on YouTube. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.